So I have finally been able to connect. So people who have who are not in this room would only now get to sort of participate or hear this part. Thanks for being with me whilst I was distracted trying to connect. Okay. Okay. So 1028.
Amongst the weapons which are thrown, astra, I am the thunderbolt made from the bones of Rishi Dadhichi.
So there's a Rishi Dadichi, and he was very uh, he was an ascetic. Okay, and when there were some shastras which were made, the gods felt that the demons will come and steal them. So they gave it to the Rishi, saying that nobody will come and check here. So we are protected, and therefore um, this is the best place. But Dadichi found that people were snooping around, so he ate up all those arms, all the weapons. Okay, he consumed them, and all of them went and resided in his vertebra column. So when the gods had to fight the demons, he offered his vertebrae column for the battle, and that became the Astra, which is the story around Dadichi. You can find more of this later on. Okay, yeah.
Amongst the cows, I am the wish granting cow, Kamdhenu, of Vashisht.
So who knows the story of Kamdhenu? Anybody remember the story of Kamdhenu? Vashisht. So there was a rishi by the name of Vashisht, and he was meager in his means, and he had a cow, Kamdhenu. Kamdhenu is that cow which fulfills all desires. So Vishwamitra, who was passing by with he was a king. Vishwamitra was a sage king. So he was passing by that area with a large army, and he ordered, and since he was a seer as well, he ordered Vashish to make arrangements for his army to be fed. And when the army got fed, and he realized in the morning that how could he have fed the army, he asked, how did it happen? So, being a simple, Vashish being a simple sage, said, my cow, Kamdhenu, is the one which made it happen. So he says, well, I want it because I am the king, I am the sage, I am the biggest, so I have to grab it and take it away. You'll have to give it to me. So the sage said, well, I can't stop you. Felt that it is not right for him to take it away. So he tells Kamdhenu that I can't help you. Please take care of yourself and do what you need to do because I have to give it to her. So then it seems that Kamdhenu transformed herself and blew her uh, breath out and destroyed Vishwamitra's army. So that is what Kamdhenu's story is. Okay. Yeah. I am the Lord of Love, Kandarp, the one giving birth to human beings. Okay, and amongst the serpents, I am the king of all snakes, Vasuki. So various stories are around this, but we'll look at something else later on. Among the snakes with human heads or nagas, so nag or sarp दो अलग चीजें. नाग में कहा जाता है कि जो उसका हुड है उसमें त्रिशूल होता है. So this is the form of that particular cobra form, and that is what the nag is, and that which is the biggest nag is Anant Nag. What is Anant Nag? Anybody? Huh? Yeah, go on.
Never ending.
No. So that is the one on which Krishna rides when the ball goes into Yeah, and it is also the snake or the form on which Vishnu is seen to be lying in various images. Okay, that's the Anantnag Sheshnag. Correct. Of the creatures of water, please go on.
Of the creatures of water, I am the Varun, the king of gods of water, of the spirits
Yeah,
of
just
no,
just wait.
okay,
Yeah,
of
so
kings of gods of water.
yeah, so there is a god of water, Varun, and all the water which we see anywhere we see, we remember Varun as the representative of that particular lord. Okay, please go ahead.
Of the spirits of the dead, Pitri, I am the king of ancestral spirits. Of those who subdue or control, I am Yam.
सो यमराज जो है वो हमको कंट्रोल करके रखते हैं, राइट? प्लीज गो ऑन.
Amongst those born of Diti, most have demonic tendencies. In that lineage, I am Prahlad.
सो वी नो अबाउट प्रहलाद, राइट? या, nobody could move his attention from the one Lord. And therefore, whilst his father, Hiranyakashyap, and others tried to take him away, tried to kill him, you know all those stories, right? He was untouched. So, whilst he came from a lineage of demons, but he was by himself a righteous and a godly person. And he, therefore, is seen to be amongst the demons the one with as a representative of the Lord. Okay.
Amongst those who calculate or are reckoners according to Mahurat,
So
etc.,
this word,
I am time.
so we want to do things according to a certain time. मुहूर्त होता है, दिन में मुहूर्त होता है, महीने में मुहूर्त होता है, वीक में, सप्ताह में मुहूर्त होता है, हर और कुछ चीज करने का किस समय मुहूर्त होता है. तो उस प्रकार से जब हम समय को देखते हैं तो उस मुहूर्त में वो जो मुहूर्त है वो भगवान माना जाता है. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर मुहूर्त की भी विशेषता बताई है. प्लीज गो.
I am the king lion amongst animals and of the birds. I am Garud, the son of
भिन्नता.
Vinata, the vehicle of Vishnu.
We know about Garud, many stories, right? Lion also, we have understood that. So we can move forward. This is good story time actually. Remembering many things in the form of, yeah, please.
Amongst those which purify, I am the wind.
Yeah, so wind is supposed to purify. It goes past, takes all the smells, all the various other things away, and therefore it helps to purify. So it is the most purifying element which we have. Next.
And amongst those bearing weapons, Shastra, I am Ram, the son of Dashrath.
Yeah. So we saw amongst the weapons in 1028 above, okay? Amongst the weapons which are thrown. So those which are thrown are called astra. Okay? And those which are born on the body are called shastra. Okay? So for example, gada is a shastra. But if it's a javelin, it will be a astra. So हम पढ़ते हैं शस्त्र अस्त्र अस्त्र शस्त्र करके पढ़ते हैं ना, तो इनका अर्थ ये है कि अस्त्र जो है जो हम फेंक के, so if it's being carried as the bow on your body, that's a shastra. Now amongst those who bear such weapons, it is Ram, which is the ultimate god, the son of Dashrath. So Ram is mentioned, but there are many Bhagwans which have their word, in the name Ram. Jog your memory and check out. So one is Parshuram. Second one? Correct, right. Absolutely. Amongst fish, please.
Amongst fish, etc., aquatic animals, I am the shark.
Yeah.
Arising from mountain caves, etc., water from such sources forms streams and rivers. Amongst rivers, I am the Janvi,
Janvi.
Ganga.
Ganga. Please go.
Hey Arjun, I am the beginning, middle, and the end of all creations, meaning origin, existence, and dissolution is me. Earlier, he has said this for all living beings, and now he refers to the entire creation.
Okay. Right? Yeah, please go on.
Of all knowledge or sciences, that which liberates and hence is preeminent, that science of self is me. To resolve doubts, discussion is important in determination of facts. The different discussions or debates, like that between two Vad, debate to prove I am right, Jalpa, finding fault to prove I am right,
Vitanda.
Vitanda,
Vitanda.
are indicated.
Yeah. So there are, what does this say? To determine what is the fact, we can determine fact only by having a discussion. Right? This is even common in today's life. When we have a discussion only, we can determine what is the fact. There'll be viewpoints, counter viewpoints, there'll be understandings, counter understandings, and so on. So when there are two people who are having a discussion, okay, then or a debate, it's called a vad. Samvad, right? When the debate is being done in a fashion that I am right and you are wrong, okay, so it's called jalpa. And the third one is that I am finding fault in you and your argument, discussion, your debate, your points, only to prove that I am right. So I am finding fault in what you're saying only to prove that what I'm saying is right. That is called Vitanda. Okay. And therefore I am Vad, where there is a discussion, where there is an understanding of one person's viewpoint and the other person's viewpoint without having any thing that I have to prove myself right, or I have to put the other person down to say that how you are wrong. Okay? So this was understood even then and mentioned here in Gita, which we realize even in today's world that if you are doing any work, any workshops or anything, the way to approach it would be to have an open dialogue, right? Please go on.
I am the Vad in them, which helps to decide the meaning.
Yeah. The meaning of what needs to be understood, that is that gets helped, that gets decided with the help of the Vad. Please.
In letters, the first letter A,
अ
I am.
सो हमारे जो हिंदी में अक्षर हैं उसमें सबसे पहला अक्षर है वह मैं ही हूँ, भगवान कहते हैं। आगे चलिए।
In the grammatical compound of two words, dvand, I am the combination of words of equal importance, as in day, night.
So day and night are both, right, are equal. So when there's a combination used in a sentence of two words, one, these combinations where both are equal, I am in them. That's what he's saying. Okay.
And
Please.
I am the imperishable time, which is well known by moment, watch, etc.
So we saw that there was one time which is according to Muhurat, right? The right moment to do something. And here he's talking about that time which is as if given by the watch or as if given by this moment time. Okay, in that sense. Please.
And I am the imperishable time, which is well known by moment, watch, etc. That time and the era of age and its time is also me, the Supreme Ishwar. And I am the dispenser, the one who decides the outcomes of all actions in this world, the multifaceted Supreme Atma.
So this we have read even earlier, right? No explanations required, right? So we have,
All powerful.
hmm,
All powerful.
yeah,
I mean, wherever
yeah.
there is
He's in
power,
everything,
he's there. He's there in everything. The sun, the moon.
And there'll be some more as we go along to finish this chapter, essentially saying that I am the all powerful, I give birth to everything, I am looking after everything, I am destroying everything, I am the reason for everything. Okay, so remember me as such. It is not just to remember me that I am the Atma Paramatma within myself, but anything I see which is of any nature, I should see that to be Paramatma itself. Okay, which is the purpose of this vibhutis to be shared, so that I keep my mind on Paramatma. Why do I keep my mind on that? Because remembrance. If I remember constantly that which is Paramatma, then my man mana, madhyaji, madhyaji, हाँ madhyaji, मेरे में ही भक्ति, मेरे में ही पूजा तभी होगी. That's what this chapter is about. Any questions? We have some time. Any statements? Anybody wants to share any stories or anything? Yes, most welcome.
So, I think the last couple of sentences appear to be very important. The whole purpose of telling the superior most in every aspect is to make one remember God in whatever you talk or think about.
Absolutely. So maybe I think we had read this couple of sentences in the beginning, and maybe you just
No,
came
I'm
in.
sorry, I was late.
Maybe you just came in around that time only. For those unable to meditate on inner self,
Aha, okay.
people could choose different glories or powers to worship or to meditate upon, okay, as is beneficial to them. This will depend on their tendencies or usage, what their interests are, intentions are, where they are, what situation they are in, what type of karmas they're performing, all that. Okay? That usage. These make it easier for them to be constantly aware of or contemplate upon or worship, etc. Which is really the purpose of listing out, because Arjun asked this question that I don't understand how I can keep my mind on Atma or that which is formless, Brahma. So, how do I keep it? Tell me more about your glories and powers so that I can keep sustaining my attention on the Lord Himself whilst I'm carrying on with my battle. Right? That was the purpose, the meaning of 6, 7 shlokas which we had read last time, where Arjun was asking this question. Any thought? Anything? No stories?
So in short, he's saying, I am the ultimate.
It
No
is.
matter what form you choose,
Yes.
whatever you choose, I am the ultimate.
And by saying that, what is he trying to say?
The choice is yours.
No, he's
You do
trying
it
to
according
say
to your
that choose which one is it that you like,
yes.
and you apply your mind and keep your mind on that, on me.
Yeah.
That is what he's saying.
Whichever power of his or aspect of his you want to focus on,
Correct.
you can do it.
So now we also understand the multitude of deities which we have in our pantheon of deities which we have in our own religion. Okay? So anything could be considered as long as you consider that to be okay, the Lord, the manifestation, the Lord Himself is in it. And I can see through that to be the Lord itself. Okay. So understand the power of this particular space, the religion, that you don't have to just have one single form, or you don't need, you can say that, well, there is no form. Okay, we have a possibility of no form, which is what is said by saying Brahma. But that Brahma is in everything. So to realize that Brahma, if I can see in everything one same Lord, and that is one of the 3 upasanas which are given earlier in chapter 9, 927, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So, no, maybe 916, 16, 16, 916. So there, the 3 ways that I am inside and I'm Atma Paramatma, that is one upasana. That I see that Atma Paramatma in everything, the same Atma Paramatma. Then third one is that I see that form and say that it is, that form itself is the Atma Paramatma. So multitudes of forms carrying the Atma Paramatma.
And each form is essentially a concept
But wait,
or symbolic.
The form is only a manifestation which is superimposition on that which is truth.
Yeah, of a certain element of form.
As soon as you understand that, then these forms are symbolic, as you
Whether
write.
it is the Naga, the Anantnag, each of them represents a certain
Correct. Attribute, which is
whichever one you are willing to connect with
absolutely,
is good enough.
absolutely,
As long as you connect it to the one.
absolutely right.
But then looking at them sort of in this multifaceted fashion, then whatever you look at, then you get the remembrance of the Lord, so it becomes easier.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what he's saying.
Since this is storytelling, a couple of side questions. There seems to be a downplay of Diti, and there seems to be a preeminence of Kashyap amongst the equals. He was one of several sages, 7 or whatever. So, what's behind these 2 aspects?
So he's saying that I am there in that which is, let's say, evil. Okay, but in the evil also there are some instances of that which are pure.
So, we speak Prahlad.
Absolutely.
So, there is still a pushing down of Diti and Diti's descendants.
The reason,
There is a upscaling of the descendants of
so the, yeah, right, that's right, absolutely right. The reason is because he is saying that those who don't believe in me, how can you worship them? The demons are who? The demons are people who are following their whatever desires and not remembering me, and they don't believe in me. Basically, that's the realm of demons.
So even in this, sorry, I've read all the stories forgotten. Most of it, even in Prahlad, wasn't that, isn't that the story when the aunt sat on the fire and she was supposed to be saved, then he was supposed to be burned, but
The reverse.
the reverse
Absolutely.
happens because
Absolutely.
That's
Holika.
holy.
That's the Holika.
That's the holy story.
Yeah.
That's the story of Holi and
Holy,
Dahan.
Holika, yeah, Holika Dahan. Yeah.
Holika Dahan is that.
That-
And what is the preeminence of Kashyap?
So Kashyap has been written here as one of those rishis who has what? First, huh? He's a Maharishi who had 2 wives. Correct. Well, that's it.
He's one of those 7 in that Manu, and then the next layer after the Manu, there
So-
were 7 sages or whatever.
Yeah.
He was one of.
Yeah.
He's there in all the lists.
Yeah.
Where he is.
So you will
He's a
find
common entity.
Agastya, Vashisht, Bhrigu, right? Kashyap, Manu.
But the descendancy seems to be primarily from Kashyap. That's the question.
How? For the gods, through Aditi and Diti, that is how the gods work, or demons came into play. And after that, slowly it's been evolving, and we also, for example, हमारे भी कहते हैं ना आपको कौन से गोत्र से हैं, तो कुछ गोत्र जो हैं वो कश्यप से linked हैं.
Yeah, so
His descendants are also other.
Absolutely, it's like that. तो इसी तरह से
All this connection is going back.
Correct.
yeah. So what we are told is if
there
you
are
don't know the Gotra, you don't remember the Gotra. Then all adopt then Kashyap.
Yeah, Kashyap. I
That
think
is
the
also
god
true.
Gotra is Kashyap.
Yeah, it's
no?
Kashyap.
so there is Bhardwaj.
Yeah.
So like this, there are various other.
Kushal also.
Kushal. There'll be Garg. Many gotras like that which are there, and we are therefore descendants of that particular rishi where he finally defined. Okay. Of course, over there,
I'm digressing totally. But there is a strong science behind people not marrying within the Gotra. Because the genetic diversity makes sure that those diseases don't happen. I mean, my daughter.
no, that is true. In our Indian context, we never do that.
No, I'm saying there is a
And therefore,
science. That's the reason behind it.
that has been understood as science now, because it was always there that you would not marry the same gotra.
My daughter, Punjab, married a civilian, and now they do the genetic testing before the child is born. So she had 6 recessive genetic issues which could be caused if the husband had the same one. And I said, this genetic diversity is so helpful. He didn't have any of those. So this not marrying Gotra is a very strong
Yes, it
science
is.
there.
It is.
But only in India.
No, but then where people have not done it, look at the royal family.
Muslims, they know.
Muslim, I'm saying Muslim marrying cousins, royal family marrying within royal family.
Yeah.
Look at the first thing in textbook we read on the blood disorders is the royal family because they're marrying each other. And our personal close friends, they're lamenting that they married first cousins and the children are not born properly.
So that happens with South Indians.
Yeah.
They marry their cousins.
Yes, they marry, yes, I know they marry their uncle also.
Yeah.
Mother's brother.
The first
Yeah, that's one, again the same, the reason for decline.
6 markers, which if he also had it.
Was wedding only the Patiji asked.
What's the goal?
Yeah.
It was the same. It could be a
I understood it after
Supposed to
marriage.
ask before.
I didn't even know what it was.
Hmm?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's
So
about the descendants.
there's something interesting happening here. You like to share?
Marry anybody.
Because there are some 2-3 dialogues happening. Maybe I can get some benefit of all of them.
That makes it much easier. It's when it's your arrangement.
One second. Can we have
That's
one?
within the family. That's where you have to be careful.
Can we have one dialogue, because I'm hearing some interesting stories from here also. Yeah, tell me.
So अगर हम इसको पूरा काउंट करें जो आज के उसमें, तो हर चीज में हम भगवान को देखते
हाँ,
हैं ना, from
Absolutely.
fire, from water, from snake to
Correct.
cow, from mountain, like you know,
Absolutely.
अस्त्र शस्त्र, मतलब पूरा
हाँ,
का
हाँ.
पूरा living non
No,
everything.
Correct.
animate and inanimate.
Correct.
Right from the beginning, he has said. Everything.
He
हर
said ना,
चीज
each leaf also is there, in each flower also is
हाँ,
there.
पेड़ में
पहले भी बोला था.
Because there we have examples of mountains, for example.
Yeah.
Mountains and animals and
They are also, they are all the
so Astra Shastra.
They're saying everything that is why should he not be?
Yeah, so I also.
Thank you. I think we'll close it.
Very interesting. Good reminder.
Arrange it.
In the time also it is there.